Hey everyone, welcome to yet another amazing Mega64 podcast. Tonight's show, I want to give a shout out to our friend, one of the contributors to the Spirit Bomb that saved the Earth. That's right, Hideki Kamiya at Platinum Games.
Oh yeah.
All our friends at Platinum Games, I'm going to give them a shout out. I wanted to tell you about a game, Soul Cresta. You got this, I don't know if you call it a bullet hell, I don't know if you call it shoot 'em up, whatever kind of game you decide it to be. It is not defined by a genre.
Wow.
But this kind of game, if you like it, is available. You can get it on Steam. All kinds of great stuff in it. It's got a soundtrack by Yuzo Koshiro, who's doing all kinds of great 80s chiptune kind of stuff. So at the least, you know your ears are going to be pleased.
Yeah.
But you can, you can check out that game now, available for download, and you're gonna love it. So I want to give a shout out, Soul Cresta. If you go out there, if you can find the rare, they did a physical edition. I think Limited Run helped with that. If you can find that out there, scoop that up.
Wow.
But it's available on your favorite digital storefront.
That's right.
Yes.
You know, when you talk about the World Championship of Video Game Creators, it's a short list. When you talk about the people at the top, you got Hideki Kamiya.
He's up there.
He's up there. He might be number one. Honestly, I know Kojima was up there at one point years ago. What's he done recently?
Death Stranding.
That was ages ago.
Feels
Shigeru
like
Miyamoto was up there generations ago. Soul Cresta might currently be the greatest game in the world. Currently.
Yeah. And
Currently.
going forward through all time.
And you know, it'll be dethroned eventually, but right now, woo, it's number one, baby. Check it out for yourself.
That genre is huge. Is that what Toho is? Or is all shmups aren't Toho though? It's
You're
like
asking the wrong room.
there's a
man.
Venn diagram of shmups and bullet hells and Toho, and it's
Yeah.
like a just play Soul Cresta, guys. I mean, Kamiya's
classic shooting gameplay, but with modern Neo technology. That's literally what they told me.
really.
They said it's got Neo technology.
Neo
So
tech.
It's a
the
blend of the old and the new. So if you're into that kind of thing, you're gonna. Like
I've been waiting ages for somebody somewhere to unveil Neo technology.
They did it.
And it's finally happened. And it's only happened in one game, Soul Cresta.
There it is.
Soul Cresta. Soul Cresta. It rolls off the tongue. Soul Cresta. It sounds like medicine.
It does.
Take Soul Cresta today.
Like
Soul
Umbrella
Cresta
would
may
sell
make you
this.
feel jittery at night because you're playing it instead of sleeping. Anyway, that's just a little gag I do.
Sean's over there smiling. He's like, I love these Soul Cresta
I
jokes.
Can't wait to play.
love Soul Cresta jokes. So if you got more of them,
You kidding?
hit me up.
I got hundreds.
Okay, good.
I think we killed him. We watched some movie
I-
trailers in the pre-show.
Crushed
God.
in Soul Cresta.
I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Clerks 3 one was rough.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, you should give context.
Hey, for
Yeah,
people
in
who
the
are just showing up, you're late.
Got
Because
'em.
we do a pre-show 15 minutes before this show every week for our Twitch subscribers. And this week, we watched the Clerks 3 trailer by special request. Shouts out Killer DLS.
Shouts out.
We had to work out a little tit for tat deal. We're not going to go into it. If you're in the pre-show, you know what happened. But we said, I'll talk about anything you want. Killer DLS, he said Clerks 3. We watched the trailer, and it ruined Sean's night.
It didn't ruin my night, but when you see the passage of time is sometimes sad.
What was worse?
Wait, is this another, everyone in the movie's old?
No,
so I'm
they are, but that's
mad?
fine.
Okay.
It's just the movie looked fucking terrible, and that's the sad part to me. I cannot wait to have him yell about Apple Pay. That's gonna be so funny.
But you know what?
That's gonna be so good.
The movie,
Apple Pay.
not the best in the Clerks trilogy.
No.
It doesn't even look like the second best in the trilogy. No.
No.
But it looks like they had fun making it.
That's true.
Clerks 2. So here's the thing. Clerks 1, cheap movie made on no money on like bargain bin black and white film.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you could do an indie movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clerks 2, the same director of photography came back, but he's like a pro now. He's shooting Mandalorian now. Ooh. And he shot Clerks 2. So Clerks 2 actually was like not visually a bad movie. But this one, they're back in the quick stop. And I'm actually going to say, yeah, the trailer doesn't look good, but maybe in a way it reflects indie filmmaking now, where it's shot digital. Listen, I'm really stretching here, but you know what I mean? It's like, in a way, it's kind of back to the roots of it, where it's like, yeah, we're here, and this is what an indie film would look like now.
Yeah.
It's
just those of you who haven't seen it, if you want to get bummed out, look it up. But it's them making a movie, and it feels like they're making Clerks 1 essentially.
Yeah.
And
It's getting very meta.
Garrett informed us during the viewing of the trailer that he spent $100 so far on this movie. And I don't.
Oh yeah.
How did you do that?
Rocco and I, Kevin, are you in on this, and Johnny too? I think we've all got tickets to a road show showing where Kevin Smith will be appearing and showing the movie.
Oh,
early.
and it's $50 a ticket.
It was about. I spent about $200 is what I said.
200. Oh my god.
With parking and everything for the night out. But but then I did see the trailer, and I'm hoping it's not.
Clerks 3 looks like it actually reminded me a lot of Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Except
Wow.
except if in Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker was still a moisture farmer. That's what Clerks 3.
He went back to the
the
homestead.
yeah, you never got out of the farm. That sucks. But you always wanted to,
Here's a movie
but you never
about
did.
you.
Anyways, here's a third movie about
me,
that.
Return of the Jedi is him filming what he thinks A New Hope was.
For me, it's not even
from the farm that he never got out of.
It's not even for me watching that trailer. It's not even for me how it's filmed or it being not even the concept. I'll wait and see. I'm not going to judge it yet. Whatever. For me, it's that this is like the 50th movie Kevin Smith has made about they film something. And I think even recently he had to defend that on Twitter. Like, yo, people are saying this is my 5th movie about they have an idea to make a movie, but that's actually not true. And then he detailed how it absolutely was true.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking, it's
it was
wow,
seriously
the first
Zack
Jay
and
and
Mary
Silent
make a
Bob.
porno.
Oh yeah, Jay
Jack
and
and
Silent
Mary.
Bob, the Blunt Man and Chronic movie.
Yep.
They have to stop it from getting made.
Jay and Silent Bob reboot
Was the
his
same
last
thing.
movie.
Yeah.
That it was that.
Wait, was that real?
That was a movie that came
We
out.
watched it over at my house.
Yeah, we watched it at Carrot's
It
house.
was fucking terrible.
That-
Hold on,
that was
I saw
bad.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah,
There was a
Listen,
sequel.
listen, everybody. I've been checked out for a while. I'm not up to what's happening in the world of movies.
Yeah. All I know is that Kevin Smith cries. I don't know anything else that he's doing. besides that.
Stan Lee's in it.
He is.
Shouldn't have been.
Oh, is that what made him cry?
Dude,
No, you're talking about Captain Marvel.
everyone says that I love every movie, and I will
Yes,
see
yeah,
any
you do.
movie,
I
but
will.
I don't love them all. And I will say, the last 2 Kevin Smith movies have been so egregiously bad. Tusk and fucking Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
You're skipping Yoga Hosers in
and
between
Yoga
those.
Hosers. Well, you know what? I will give that credit. Teen girls, that'll be their Clerks.
I don't think it will
I
be.
don't
If
think
a
it will
14-year-old
be.
girl found Yoga
I doubt
Hosers
it.
in middle school, she would think that was a rat. It would be like Amelie. It'd be a
I don't
poster
think
on her
that's true.
fucking dorm.
I think they give
I
two
don't-
fucking
I-
shits.
you know what?
about
Well,
Yoga
listen, it's
Hosers.
not as bad as Tusk. Tusk is fucking terrible.
I don't think, but real quick, that you know what 14-year-old girls want, Garrett. I don't think you know. I think you're wrong.
I think
No,
14
I
year
think
olds
Kevin
are
Smith
watching
knows
Stranger
either.
Things.
I
Yes.
think that I was into certain movies when I was 14 that had cool male protagonists that I thought were cool of the times. I think a 14-year whatever. All right. I don't know what the fuck 14-year-old girls think. You're absolutely right.
No,
Sean.
I know, but I know what you mean. You're trying to see the other side of it.
You're
and I think
absolutely
that's
right.
fine.
Tusk sucks.
So, honestly, the last thing I would say that I thought, okay, honestly, I'll here's all the credit I'll give Kevin Smith as of late.
Yeah.
I really did. I genuinely kind of enjoyed the scene. They see fucking Ben Affleck in the Jay and Silent Bob movie, and they have a little scene with him, and he kind of gets serious for a minute. That felt like an old Kevin Smith movie. And didn't we talk about that, Johnny?
Yeah.
Like, that's the most credit I will give that movie. And he talked about in real life, like, oh, they didn't think Ben Affleck could be in it, and then suddenly he could. So Kevin Smith wrote a scene overnight. He should write more shit overnight. That scene actually has it had like a little bit of it was still kind of hacky parts of it, but there was some poignant stuff in it. And I do like Kevin Smith is like a dude. I'm like, he's a nice guy, whatever.
Yeah.
But creatively, that and then Red State wasn't my favorite, but
See, I
I was
like
like,
that
hey,
one.
he's doing something different here. He's flexing a different muscle. Okay, props, but I feel like he never did that again.
I liked Red State. I thought that was like more like experimental, low budget.
Yeah. I was down for like, okay, trying something else.
I think it's really hard. He is financially not backed by Miramax anymore.
No.
And I think that's why everything looks so low production.
I think he does it all himself and then just has Lionsgate help him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm going to tour it. And then like, let's play it as a Fathom event. And then that's it.
And I'm down to support
I think he's got
him.
his own little thing, which is cool. If you want to do that.
It seems to me like Kevin Smith is Rivers Cuomo. Where I'm just turning this shit out. I'm trying to recreate what I got lucky with in my 20s, and it's just not happening for me.
He has literally said, I'm in my fuck it mode of filmmaking.
That is true, Sean.
which is great to hear.
Remember when he discovered pot and everything just got like
Every
way
gag.
lazier than it should have been. Yeah.
And then every gag was about that.
Yeah.
But we're going to that. We'll let people know how that goes when we see
$100 a
Clerks
ticket.
3.
I
It
don't
wasn't
know.
$100 a ticket.
Yeah, it was about with all. I said I spent $200. I spent like 170 with everything, whatever. But I believe I'm crossing my fingers. I don't go to a lot of these like director shows up and talk to you things.
Yeah, that could be fun.
I don't think I've ever actually seen Kevin Smith at like a Comic-Con panel or anything before.
I've gone to see him talk, and it was always pretty entertaining. So,
so I'm excited.
Yeah. We are also going to. I'm going with Johnny. We got a spot at Comic-Con is this week. It's coming up.
Oh my God.
And they are doing Kevin Smith pop-up is there where he's doing the movie
Restaurant?
fast food restaurant.
Oh.
And
Are they going to serve food?
Yeah. So you
What?
can actually like get a spot and like order food from
A Mega
the thing.
Movement Muffin?
So I'm doing that. So Kevin Smith, say whatever. He got my money 2 times in
Wow.
1 week or
Wow.
whatever.
Look at
So,
him. We also watched the trailer for Rob Zombie's The Munsters, which looked
Yeah.
That made Clerks 3 look like
bad.
I can't defend that one.
Lord of the
Clerks
Rings
1.
3. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Clerks 1.
When Garrett, because I thought for a second, well, maybe they're making the trailer look so fucking hokey, but it's some like fucked up gore fest movie.
Yeah, right.
And
Yeah.
that
It's
is
a
like a
switcheroo.
twist in the movie. Like, it's not what the trailer showed at all. But then Garrett pointed out it's rated PG, so then I think it is what the trailer.
Yeah. And I had heard like, yo, it's really corny. And just hearing that, I went, oh, that's perfect. The TV show was super fucking
Yeah, exactly.
corny.
Exactly.
You know, Herman, like it was just over the top. But I don't know what to make of that. That trailer, I truly am. I haven't liked the last 3 Rob Zombie films, probably.
I have a feeling that's going to be a major flop.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know this, but The Munsters itself was a major flop. The TV show.
Was it?
Yeah, it's been this cult classic that has lived on, but I think it was only around for like 3 seasons.
That's true. Yeah, and they replaced Marilyn after the first couple episodes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It was
and,
not. And Fred
um,
Gwynn hated doing it.
You know, outside of America, that show is not known like at all.
Interesting.
So,
Did you guys have any attachment to like that or the Addams Family?
I love the Munsters. I like the
Yeah.
Munsters more than the Addams Family.
Yeah, I did too. It wasn't like I was mega fan, but if the Monster's on, I would watch it.
Yeah. What
Addams
was that
Family
ever
for
on,
some
though?
reason didn't do it.
TV
for me.
Land.
Was it TV Land?
Yeah,
'Cause
TV Land.
I've never
Night.
seen the Munsters, but
When
I
I
don't
was
know where.
I would see Munsters on reruns when I was a little kid, like staying with my grandparents.
Yeah, me too.
But then, like, I never saw the Addams Family. Like, I think I've
Yeah.
only seen
Yeah.
bits of the
The
Addams Family.
movies.
Well, yeah, all of the movies were very 90s for
Yeah,
us.
but the show.
the show, like YouTube stuff.
Nick at Night very seldom played Monsters,
Yeah.
but when for some reason when that TV Land channel started, they doubled down and they played it all the time. So that's where I saw it mostly.
I see.
But
Cheap syndication.
I was telling them though, Clerks 3 sits in this weird spot. Like, oh man, I don't know. We'll see. Monsters was so cheap and corny that it actually for me intrigued me more. Like it went so far around the world that now I'm like, how does this exist? This is a major studio release that it actually got my attention.
It can't have a huge budget, though, right? There's no way.
That did not look.
Wouldn't it be funny if the last 10 minutes of the movie like
It's
it
like
was has like
fucking nuts.
like that's why they filmed the rest of it that way so the last 10.
I don't give a, they say it's PG. Listen,
Yeah.
it's Rob Zombie. So at some point in this movie, somebody's whole face is going to get peeled off
Yeah.
and slapped onto somebody else's face, and they're going to tie him up and add all kinds of fake body parts and hoses and shit coming out.
What?
Fucking sprinkling.
Yeah.
Bird shit, feces.
Wow.
You know, it's Rob Zombie shit. They're going to do House of 1,000 Corpses shit on the
Pus,
characters.
blood.
You know that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's PG monsters.
Fluids. Yeah.
Rocco's
It's
getting
just the
excited
funny, like-
just
Yeah,
thinking
I
about it.
hope it doesn't happen.
Rob Zombie making a Monsters movie going.
What was that?
You just dreamed this
It was
comedy
all a
segment.
dream.
That was a
I was hoping
creative-
Derek would do that for so long.
You should do the wipes and fades more often, Johnny.
That was hilarious.
Spice it up now and then. You know, more comments on videos equals more engagement, which boosts your boosts you in the algorithm on YouTube. So, Johnny, I say the more you fuck it up, you know, or just add crazy shit, you're gonna get comments like, "What did Johnny do?" I mean, that might be good.
Negativity pays more than positivity.
Well, I didn't even think that was, you know, it was a nice.
No, but just people complaining.
You know,
right.
The Munsters are only
Makes more for
popular
us.
today to today's youth because they were featured in that Fall Out Boy song a few years ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
that
God.
did happen. I forgot.
I don't
about
even
that.
know.
That's yeah.
Is there a music video featuring the Munsters?
No, is this the song is the ripoff of the theme?
That riff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's like Fall Out Boy guy singing like, you know, the way he does. Like that. Like that.
In case you couldn't tell, we're big Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
fans
We're
around
Fall Out
here.
heads.
No, I'm more just
We're-
a Pete Wentz guy.
Guys,
You're-
I'm
yeah.
unlovable.
I'm a Patrick Stump head myself.
Unlovable.
I fucking love the story where he went to get an X-ray of his chest so he could give it to his girlfriend or whatever. Do you remember? Do you remember
Here's
reading
my
that?
heart.
What?
He
Is this a
faked,
Pete Wentz
he
story?
faked having chest. Yes, he faked having chest pains so that he could get a chest X-ray, and then he gave it to
Cool.
his girlfriend.
What happened?
Because it
Did they
showed
get
his
married?
heart. No, the doctor got mad.
Oh, because the story came
Yeah,
out?
yeah. He told. No, it was even before the story broke. It was just like, hey, there's nothing wrong with you, is there? There's nothing going on.
He confronted him?
Yeah.
Hey, wait, you're in Fall Out Boy. You're rich. Can't you just order one of those?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Why
It was
do you
like,
have
yo,
to lie?
buy an X-ray
Concierge
machine.
doctors.
No.
dude.
Nah,
What's
you gotta
necessary?
pay for it. I don't care how rich
All
I
right,
am.
Rocco. Pete Wentz. Pete Davidson.
Oh
That's
man,
a-
I love him so
F, marry,
much.
kill.
Kill, fuck, marry.
Wait, we need a third.
Yeah, you need a third person.
F, marry, kill.
Who's another
Pete Wentz,
Pete of this
Pete
caliber?
Davidson.
Pete. Pete Buttigieg.
Pete Buttigieg.
Pete Buttigieg. Yeah.
Buttigieg.
And this is Mary Fuck Kill.
Yeah.
Wed, bed, behead.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
That's a way better way to word it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. Yeah. Okay. You know, I got to wed Pete Buttigieg, dude.
yeah.
I'm also wedding
He knows
him.
like tax codes and shit.
All right,
You
now-
know, he's gonna
and transportation.
save a small fortune.
Good. Now down to the real question.
Oh, this
Who
is
do you
easy for
kill?
me.
Who do you kill?
Oh,
easy.
Pete Wentz has been around long enough now that he knows how to just like chill and not be fucking annoying and whatever. So you know what?
So
I'll
if you
spend a
give
week-
people time, they'll chill out.
you know, I'll spend a weekend with him. It'll probably be fun. You know,
Okay, you-
he'll X-ray my chest or something.
You
Let me
answered
know.
so wrong.
He said he gonna fuck him.
And then Pete, fucking the other guy is dead.
I would
gonna
fuck Pete
fuck Pete
Davidson
Wentz?
in a second.
No,
Because I gotta know.
No,
I gotta know how good he is. I bet he's fucking great.
No.
And I would love to find out.
No, Pete Wentz.
got Kim to
Pete
leave
Wentz
Kanye.
probably has a lot of long time industry like wisdom, and it's like, okay, share that wisdom with me and
Now,
other stuff. You know,
Pete-
whatever, it's fine.
You know
Pete
what?
Wentz is
Ooh.
a freak. I'm not into that.
I'm
at
with
all.
Sean.
Yeah, okay.
I'm with Sean because if you fuck Pete Davidson, it's like you're having sex with Kate Beckinsale. I mean, his laundry list
Yeah,
goes on.
it's
and
just
on.
like that.
This, like, yeah.
Well, no, I mean by proxy. You know.
Yeah,
like
by proxy. That's how it works.
Kim Kardashian. Who's
I just think, you know what? I bet I would love that. Pete, hit me up.
which one?
That was
You
broad
guys,
enough.
you guys are all.
I'm getting jealous. Which
guys
fucking
are
Pete's
all-
calling you, Sean?
You guys are all
all of
fucking
them.
crazy. You guys are
We're
all
nuts.
off your
We're
rocker.
getting nuts tonight.
You're all off your rocker. Listen.
Sorry, I had a Xavier earlier.
First
and
of
I'm
all,
fucked up.
First of all, not only would I kill, I would annihilate off the face of the earth Pete Buttigieg.
But no,
What? Why?
No.
Why? He's
Too political. Goodbye.
Yeah, he does get political.
Too
That's true.
controversial. Not worth it. Can't take him anywhere. I would marry the fuck out of Pete Davidson. The dude's hot.
Yeah.
And I'm talking career-wise.
Yeah, the mud.
Yeah.
Put the two of us together, power couple. We're
you're a
taking
gold
over
digger.
Hollywood.
You guys are
baby.
the kings of Staten Island.
Woo! Yeah. We'll reign it. We'll rule as two kings. We'll fucking lead as two kings.
That's
And
good.
then Pete Wentz. Oh, wait, I already killed somebody.
It's a double homicide.
Like you're fucking him.
Well, I guess I'm fucking him.
See,
Yeah.
we're in the same
fuck
boat. Derek and I are going to be two passing ships in the night.
Yeah, we're going to double team it. Get it all done in one night. The Mega64 Fall Out Boy collaboration you never knew you wanted.
Well,
Theme song. Did I steal that from you? Were you about to say that?
I was, but I'm glad you got it.
How does Johnny do that so fast live?
Fucking
Yeah,
that's
that
not the
Johnny
edit.
was
He's
on
a
that.
pro, dude. He's been sitting there for 22 minutes with his finger over the button, just waiting, just hovering, just like, I'm gonna fucking get it.
Someone fucking say it. Someone say it.
He's got it.
I need to hear
job,
that bar
Johnny.
X.
Great job.
Well,
Johnny on the spot.
well, hey, today I don't know if you guys are aware, or maybe you celebrate it in your own way. Today is the 67th anniversary of Disneyland's opening, and I thought I would celebrate it in my own little way. I got this shirt. This just came out. They have it at Disneyland, and on Twitter, it was determined this is the ugliest shirt Disneyland has ever released.
So you bought it?
There was literally a tweet that was going, "What is happening to Disneyland's merch?" And it's this tie-dye shirt that just has a photo someone took.
Looks like
of the-
clouds.
Oh yeah,
of
that's
the-
just like someone's DSLR photo.
Yeah, there's nothing else on
That
it.
is an iconic part of the ride, though.
It's just a photo. But I think they have uglier shirts. I saw one the last time I was there that had 4 skulls with beards, and they look like the Duck Dynasty guys. I think that's worse.
Well, that's top.
I don't know.
at
You know
least.
what? Like we've done tie dye recently, and all the stuff has been being sent out from our board game stream, and that stuff looks awesome.
Yeah.
All of that tie dye looks sick. That looks like you messed up your fucking laundry. Those are too big.
But once I
and blotchy.
saw a million retweets on this is the ugliest shirt they've ever done, I needed it. As soon as I was like, well, now it's legendary.
No.
Maybe
I'll
Disney's
get it
just
down.
saving money going to the shirt manufacturer. Listen, our fans will buy anything. So why don't you just give us the stuff you're going to throw away?
What's cheap?
And we'll just slap a photo on it.
Yeah.
We'll
Carl
take a cell
back here
phone
took a
picture of one of our rides.
Carl back here fucked
and
up the tie dye.
we'll just make $1 trillion on it. What's the problem?
This, I will say though, on my end, I do think it kind of looks almost like a Dumb Good release. Like it kind of has that bootleg look that I think
It's
I liked
so
it.
bad, it's good.
I liked it personally, but
Yeah.
I understand. I get it.
Sorry,
It's
I
good
just shit on
business.
your
It's
drip.
good business.
No. There's a reason I entered into the
Shit
arena
on the drip.
for a reason. Shit drip. Everyone, hashtag shit. What's a shirt or
My new clothing
or
brand.
type of fashion or clothing
Shit
brand
drip.
you don't like?
Steampunk.
Post it on Twitter with hashtag shit drip.
And don't post shop.mega64.com.
Do not.
If that's
Don't even
fucking dare.
Don't even
Son of a
fucking
bitch.
try to be smart.
Close up on Derek.
Oh, I'll post the latest Mega64 shirt.
Do not
Fuck
dare.
you.
We're
Listen
already
to him.
ready for that joke.
Assholes.
Don't you dare.
Yeah.
Dickheads in the chat.
Ugh.
Now you better go buy something. If
Yeah.
you're going to post
Yeah.
that joke, you better buy something.
Yeah, you can cancel it. That will allow it if you also post your receipt. in
Oh,
the
yeah, okay,
same-
that works.
You could, yeah.
And
under
then
it.
say, no, below it, put just kidding, and then put the receipt.
Yeah, picture of your
That's
receipt.
okay.
Yeah, screen cap, your sales
Your
confirmation.
recent sales.
Yeah, and I want the date.
Yeah, date
Yeah,
included.
And then you can tweet that little fucking picture out.
Yep.
And then you can put, this is my shit drip.
Yep.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so
Say
now
whatever
we
you
have
want.
the
You'll
terms
allow it.
laid out. Couldn't it be easier?
Yeah.
No, but
Simple.
we
You know
got
what to
all
do.
our tie-dye stuff recently, which, whenever there's tie-dye involved, man, it just takes so long.
Well, I
to
realize
get it.
when I'm folding these shirts,
It's a double
they're,
process.
they're all different. Every single one is
Yeah.
like, oh, they really just like fucking tie-dyed these.
Yeah.
did each one by hand.
So the
yeah.
I don't
manufacturer's
know how long
got
that
to
fucking takes. I imagine a long time. Yeah.
But anyway, they turned out really good.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
have, I
Really
think we're
good.
gonna have all that at San Diego Comic-Con at our booth.
Comic-Con
too, but
this
all of that
week?
was shipped out to the people who ordered it.
We're gonna have it. San Diego Comic-Con. Come and see us. Our panel is this Friday.
Are
Yes.
you? Oh, it's been a few years since we've done a Comic-Con.
It has.
Are we excited for Comic-Con?
I'm excited.
I think I'm excited.
I legitimately
too. I'm very-
am.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
I
I'm
went
ready.
last year and it was the greatest Comic-Con of all time. So I'm
with
riding
you.
high.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for people to come out to our panel and see us.
Yes.
Come to the booth.
Come to the booth.
Is
yeah.
it still impossible to get to Comic-Con to get into it, or
Well,
is it easier now?
It is.
This year it was a little weird because people had already bought tickets. It was pretty much sold out for 2020. So this year it's kind of everyone that rolled over. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, I don't know if they really sold new tickets for this year. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But
I'm hoping
yeah.
it's more of a limited capacity than
Yeah.
Anime Expo.
Yeah,
That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, either way, it's going. I mean, even in the last few years, they did it before it shut down. It was a lot more manageable.
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
they found ways to make it work.
Yeah.
Are
they
masks
have
required on the
definitely.
show
posted
floor?
on the
You have to wear
streets.
masks? Do you know?
Yes,
You
yeah,
do?
Yeah, same.
I wasn't
same
sure.
stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting. You know, Rocco was telling me about there's like a Severance. What is it? A Severance experience? or-
Yeah, they're building the office from Severance. I was saying, it's like normally they do a lot of these like off-site things outside Comic-Con. Oh, go through this fucking maze or whatever. Normally, I don't really care about that. It's like, okay, whatever. All this marketing stuff. And then they built the office from Severance.
Dude.
It's in one of the floors of the Hard Rock Hotel. They're building they on the website. I don't know if you looked at it, Sean.
I did
but it's
not.
like, oh yeah, you go through the they sever you.
Oh, you go-
And then you go into
What?
the office.
oh
like,
my God. This sounds fucking dope.
Yeah. So that's
we got to do that.
normally we really don't look into these things. Me and Sean this whole time I'd be like, we're going. What more? Okay. We have to be up at 6 a.m. to try to get a slot and
I'll
da-da-da-da.
do it.
We've actually been doing that, so I'm excited for Comic-Con this year. I really am.
I think I'm really excited for Comic-Con.
One thing that is making me kind of it's not about Comic-Con, but every bit, they're starting to, you could tell Comic-Con is happening because they are wrapping every hotel in some promotional thing right now, where every time you go downtown, you start to see more and more of like, oh, that's the fucking Walking Dead, or that's whatever. Every building is covered in some kind of thing. I would say this year it's like 90% this Lord of the Rings show that's coming to Amazon.
yeah.
And it's on everyone's badge this year.
Oh. Trolley.
Amazon bought everything. And I just
Where did they get the money?
I keep looking at that. I kind of scratch my head a little bit. I don't know how that show is going to turn out.
okay.
And were we just talking about this like the other day?
The
Like,
Oh, yeah, I was talking about it. What's the fucking source material? Did J.R.R. Martin write more books?
but that's
Did J.R. Tolkien? Is this from the Silmarillion, or are you just making up some Lord of the Rings type shit and putting it in a TV show and calling it Lord of the Rings?
so, and that's what I
That's what they're
told
doing
Derek
with
was I had
Resident Evil.
heard that they went. I think there is Silmarillion stuff, whatever. however you call it.
Silmarillion.
I hear there's stuff from there and all the lore shit that was written. It's 1,000 years before the movies, the Lord of the Rings movies. So on that side of it, it's like, okay, it's pulling from stuff that was written and whatever. It's not just out of thin air.
Yeah.
But I also told Derek, I remember hearing that I think it was like Chris Tolkien or Christopher Tolkien, somebody who was in charge of the estate just recently died. Like he was the one that had the clamp down on everything.
There's the
he
Zemeckis of Back to the Future, if you will.
yeah, and he died, and then like this show got greenlit, and like 8 other things
Wow.
all got greenlit at the same
Someone
time.
in that
So-
family's like, give me the paychecks, please.
So that's what I'm wondering. Is it's like, okay, what I'm very curious.
Is Peter
that's
Jackson
gonna go.
involved?
I don't think so.
Producing nothing.
I don't think so, but I don't know what to make of that.
yeah.
So what does everyone else out there?
I mean, I
think?
just feel
I don't care.
I've seen it for at this point almost 20 years that whatever is pushed the hardest at Comic-Con usually sucks.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
We've seen this enough where when you go outside and it's like, oh, all of them are, every building is covered in ABC's new series, Stumptown.
Yeah.
You will not see Stumptown next year.
Right.
Like it's, dude, sorry, I know people love this movie, but Scott Pilgrim movie took over the Hilton next door, all this stuff. And it said Scott Pilgrim versus Comic-Con. And then a month later, it was like out of theaters. It was done.
Yeah.
That's why the little stuff that they don't promote,
Yeah.
that's where you get your best value.
But
So come by-
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Come by the booth number 1435. We're going to be there all weekend. We've got new merch, and like Derek said, the panel is at 7:30 at room 5AB.
We're definitely going to be more entertaining than that bullshit
That's right.
Lord of the Rings parody that they're making on Amazon.
They're making it up as they go along.
And we probably spent more money too, honestly.
Isn't this the most expensive TV show ever made?
Yeah. I think it's like $500 million.
Yeah, that's
A $500 million season?
Yeah. I think so.
Fuck.
yeah. We're
But-
going to solve homelessness anytime soon? Or?
No, we gotta watch this show. I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it.
I'm totally Hey, yo, it's Lord of the Rings. You got a shot.
Here's
with
what
me.
I'm going to do. I'm going to watch one episode. It's going to suck.
No.
Just watch episode 4.
You do your episode.
I'll go to episode.
What, Derek?
I'll
your
go to
episode
fucking
4's
episode
rule.
4.
Yeah.
It'll be like mid-tier at best.
Yeah.
Everybody will be obsessed with it for 9 months until the next fucking stupid branded sci-fi property
Dude.
is released, which will be like The Thing.
The new Game
TV
of it's
show.
the Game of Thrones preview.
The Game of Thrones preview.
Prequel.
That's going to be
Pretty
at
Or the Harry Potter TV show.
Yeah.
I should have done your episode 4 rule with the Resident Evil Netflix show.
Oh, you watched that?
Of course.
Oh, why did I ask? Yeah, of
Yeah.
course you watched that.
Yeah. Always start with episode 4. If you like it, you can go back.
Derek's
You're not
got.
going to miss any valuable information. You're going to miss like, oh, this
Yeah.
gau's married to that person. These
He's
two
gotta
hate
figure
each
it out.
other. Here's the boss.
If you love the show, then you can go back and watch the first 3 episodes.
Yeah. And usually you could pick all that stuff up anyways, just over the course of the 4th episode story. They reiterate it for you. But what I was going to say was maybe you can't get into Comic-Con because, it's Comic-Con. It's sold out. 64 Expo is right around the corner, and you could definitely get into that.
Yes.
August 6th.
August 6th.
Baby.
Get ready.
Saturday, a day-long event.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to miss it.
There's
12 p.m. Pacific.
there's some news updates coming, maybe even tomorrow, I think. There's some big news updates coming for that.
Yeah.
About the event and how we're going to do it and how it's going to go. So stay tuned. But you definitely want to be there. You can, and anyone can attend on that. Tune into this Twitch channel.
And I want to say, I'm tired. There's a lot of people, a lot of ingrates involved in Mega64 X recently.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no need to.
We should probably legally can't talk about more.
But yeah, check that out. I did want to say real quick, I felt really bad because we definitely talked about Anime Expo last time, and obviously we went into all the bullshit around the rigmarole to get into the damn event. But I do want to say I had some really good times once I was in it and all of that had parted. I had a really great time at Anime Expo, and I completely forgot, and I felt bad I left out my favorite moment of the convention.
Mm-hmm.
We had gone back to our hotel. This is about someone in here and an experience they had. I'll speak for them.
Uh-oh.
We went back to our hotel. Fairly popular hotel. A lot of guests of the con stay there. A lot of attendees stay there. So there's always kind of a line that once you get back, there's a lot of people waiting for the elevators in the elevator bank. Ton of people there. There was a girl. I don't think she was cosplaying. I don't think so, but she had like one of those big fans, Japanese fans that you want. You know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
Yeah. She had one of those and she's fanning herself off. It's fairly hot there. And an elevator filled up and she keeps hitting the button. God, I want to go up. And it just keeps opening the door on the group of people. It's
She
like,
doesn't wait for it to
yeah,
start moving.
we're trying to leave here.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. And the door closes. She hits the button. It opens back up.
Oh,
and she's
no.
like, ugh.
Oh,
And
my
that
God.
group is staring at her too, like, yeah, we just really got to get it up to our room.
Stop
Okay.
touching the fucking panel.
Closes it, does it again. And then there's just quiet. Everyone has lost what to say. It is quiet.
Oh no.
And it's starting to close again. And then our beloved Johnny speaks up and goes, yeah, you got to let him go.
Is he behind her?
Is that how you said it, Johnny?
You gotta let him go up first.
You got to let him go up first. And that girl stood there and then just went like I don't know how to recreate it.
Like Melina from
She
Mortal
clapped-
Kombat.
She clapped the fan closed. She went like that,
made
and
it a weapon.
And it slapped so
It's loud.
loud
I've heard
that
it's loud.
it was almost like, was there a gunshot? Like people went,
Oh no.
and she walked to the other side, the other elevators. She
Embarrassed.
just went to other elevators, and everyone was just like, "Yo, what the fuck?" It was such an act of aggression. It's like he was trying to help you. He was trying to
I
help you.
love it.
It was fucking
Johnny's
funny.
words pierced her like an
you
embarrassment.
got her.
Yeah,
dagger.
you gotta let him go up. Whoa, what?
I love it when you're on an elevator with strangers. We've had this happen before, and something weird happens on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
And someone makes a joke, and the elevator all laughs. Like,
Yeah.
it's a great feeling to get that elevator
Yeah.
crowd.
I want to say something like that happened. Like we got in, it was like, well, we survived that one, or something like that. But
Just something where you get strangers to laugh at your jokes with you, and they're stuck in the elevator with you. It's fun.
Johnny, is that an accurate recreation of what happened? Would you say?
Oh yeah, one to one.
I
One to
mean,
one, yeah.
You don't learn your lesson by the third time? That's crazy.
It was that Johnny had to step in, and then she was mad. It was like we all just want to go, like we're helping. Anyway,
Damn.
that one moment, I was like, "Ooh, no, I needed to get that."
I think I'm changing subject here.
All right.
I think Derek may have saved my life yesterday. And
No
I know-
big deal.
And
It's just something I like to do sometimes.
I think he did.
No problem.
And I'll go into it real quickly. But we were filming something yesterday, and we were downtown San Diego. And after the filming, I was like, "Oh shit! I got like tickets to the Padre game tonight, and we're not far from the ballpark. I'm done, so I'm just gonna walk to the game. It's already going on, perfect." And then Derek pulls up and goes, "Hey, you want me to give you a ride closer to the stadium?" I'm like, "Oh, dude, no, I got it. It's only a few blocks away." He's like, No, I'll give you a ride. And then he's like, "I don't know what's going up there, but you probably don't want to deal with that. Just come on in, because there's a lot of,
It's a tent city.
yeah. And so I get in the car,
Yeah.
and then we're driving past that area, and there's literally a dude chasing some other dude with a metal pipe. Like that,
Yeah.
I was about to
Oh.
walk through that situation. It's like, what the fuck? Like, Derek, thank God you just said, like, okay, get in the fucking car. So I get to the ballpark, fine. I watch the game. I'm walking back. I go back that way.
Oh,
There
now
is
it's dark.
fresh blood all over
Oh,
the
no.
fucking ground right
wow.
where that happened.
Oh,
and I was
shit.
like, Derek saved my life. Oh my God.
You know, there's a lot of blood if you can see it on blacktop.
It was on sidewalk.
Oh, it was on
sidewalk.
the. Oh, okay.
It was on
okay.
sidewalk.
Yeah, this was like Skid Row. This guy actually, what it was, he had one in each hand. They were two table legs.
Yeah.
IKEA table legs. And you know how IKEA, it's like the table leg that's flat at the top so you can screw it into the table? That's how I recognized it.
Yeah.
Because he was holding table leg with the flat, he had one in each hand. And he wasn't so much chasing, it was a woman actually.
Oh.
He wasn't chasing them, but like stalking them, like Jason, like walking briskly with like those big power steps. And this woman was like running in circles in and out of parked cars, just trying to keep a car in between her and this guy.
Yo.
But they weren't alone. There were probably like 20 other people there, all like backing away.
Like, leave her alone.
It was like Skid Row. It's people living there.
Yeah.
People are like sitting down smoking stuff. The one guy's trying to kill this other woman.
Dude, I just driving home that Saturday, I saw so many people just doing drugs on the sidewalk.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
situation
anyways.
is in all major cities is getting out of control.
But Derek saved me. So thank you, Derek, for making me get
We
in the
were
car.
actually talking, me and Joy, the whole night. Like, she was really worried. Is Sean gonna walk back to his car? And I was like, he'll be fine. There's gonna be a big group of people getting out of the baseball game at the same time.
Yeah. Well, that was nice of her. No, there wasn't, actually. I left a little bit early, and so it was
shit.
just me. I saw the blood, and I was like, why did I go this way? And I went around the other way, and it was totally fine. So
That's when you pretend you're a jogger out at night.
You just run?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'm not above running.
Don't pretend to be a jogger. Start being a jogger.
See,
in that
what's
moment.
uncomfortable
Think
is
I'm
starting to run when shit gets bad. But if you just run from the get and get
You
through
know,
it,
there are
then you're
sometimes
just a
like,
jogger.
who am I trying to impress in this situation? I don't care if anyone sees me. I'm just going. I'm getting out of this spot that I found
Oh,
myself
last
in.
time someone said, "Hey, don't run at night" to me, I fucking took off.
Who would say that?
That was leaving some concert, and it was like, "Hey, don't run, don't fucking run!" And me and Trish were like, "Let's run to the car now."
Ah, holy
No,
shit.
Thank you.
What?
There was Kevin. Can I bring up the weird guy we saw at Anime Expo? You know what I'm talking about?
I love weird
guy
guys.
at night.
He doesn't know.
Yes.
Weird
Oh,
guy
yeah.
at night.
Well, there was a situation where Rachel, Kevin's wife, was going to Uber back to where she was staying during the show. She was like, "Yeah, it's kind of late, but but I want to go back there." And it was a question of like, are a bunch of people going to Uber back at the same time, or is it just her? But she's like, I got to get back. But it's just, I don't know. It's weird in LA late at night, And it's like, understandable. But in the back of my head, I'm like, you worry too much. Though.
Nah,
You'll be fine.
The zombies come out at night in
And
downtown
and
LA.
as she's talking about that and bringing it up, and I'm thinking that we see this dude walk up to her on the street.
Oh no.
He's got headphones on that are plugged into nothing.
No, absolutely nothing.
And he goes, "Hey, I'm from LA.
Oh
And
no.
I think you're cool."
Fuck.
She was dressed as Ryoko.
Yeah, she was in the Tenchi Muyo
What
cosplay.
does Ryoko
this is to
look
Rachel?
like? Can we get a description of Ryoko? For
Spiky
context?
blue hair, a
Okay.
red
It
and
was a
black
casual Ryoko. It
bodysuit.
was like a jean jacket and stuff.
Oh, she was in the leather
but
jacket.
the same hair.
Oh, got
Same
you,
hair.
got you.
But I'm sorry, who was he talking to?
To Rachel.
It is Rachel. Okay.
Yeah.
In a big costume.
But some guy, some homeless person
Cosplayed as
from
this
LA,
character, yeah.
just sees an anime cosplayer and is like, "Oh, what this chick is on, but
Yeah.
holy shit,
So he's like,
my
"You're
heart
cool."
be still."
I'm
so,
from LA.
so he goes, "You're cool. I think you're cool.
Oh no.
I just wanted to tell you, and I'm from LA.
Nice.
And I wanted to say hi because you're cool. I'm from LA."
That's flattering.
I mean, he was going around in circles, and then went to me too, and like hand on the shoulder. Hey,
I bet
you're
you love
cool.
that.
You're cool too. And yeah, it was immediately like, let's get the fuck
Yeah.
out of
touched
here,
her?
right?
Where's
Yeah.
our Uber?
It was like as soon as
Oh.
I thought that so we fucking got my car. It was just like, I don't give a fuck. Well, LA's really complicated because I fucking hate driving. I normally resist that as much as I can in LA, and I'm just like, no, get in the fucking car.
Yo,
Let's go.
and this is
We had to Kevin and I
This is
both
a night.
drove.
This is
her
a night
there.
thing. I've
yeah.
had to step up my aggression and step down my politeness when it comes to the like zombies that will accost you at night.
Yeah.
Even like at the end of the PPS, Brian and I get done. It's fucking late. We had a friend of ours, Colin, from PlayStation Studios here, come on as a guest.
And you treated him like shit.
We
Yeah.
did. We
Good.
kept we
Stepped up the aggression.
we tried to yeah.
him
Well,
out.
we went for a burrito after the show, so we're out on
Yeah.
the street, like
Okay.
at a taco shop
Yeah,
at like 11 p.m. And it's like the
not
same
even
thing
that
here.
late.
No, it's not even that late, but it's still like, yo, it's night. We're waiting for our food, and a fucking living dead comes shambling out of a bush almost, and they're just like, "Hey, you guys got any change?" And like 30 seconds earlier, you know how Brian's always fucking playing with his goddamn pocket knife?
I do.
He's doing this, flipping it around. And I'm kind of like, yo, we're in front of the taco shop. Put your fucking knife away.
kata.
And then this guy was watching him in the bushes play with a fucking knife and still came at us. You guys got any change? And we were like, no, man, we paid with a credit card. I'm sorry. He just like sat down.
Oh no.
So at this point, like I've started to be like, hey man, keep it going. Sorry,
Yeah,
keep
move
fucking
on.
walking. Oh no, I don't want any problem. Like, because I've had a couple people who were polite, but it's 2 a.m. and
Yeah.
I'm outside, and I've had too many of these weird interactions, and I've started going like, keep it going, man.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
I know-
here. I do not want to fucking talk to you. Keep it going.
Yeah, and I'm not even talking about like when it's not. This wasn't like a homeless person or anything. When
No, they're just drug addicts.
there's just weird people who live around.
Dude, that's
here or
what
whatever.
I'm talking about. Like zombies. These are. It's
Yeah.
weird. In California, in this coast, it's like meth. And and that's why that dude came towards Brian and his fucking knife. And it's just like, it's another fucking thing. On the East Coast, I've heard it's way more heroin and it's, it's sleepy, scary. This is like amped up fucking Night of Living
Yeah,
Dead
yeah.
scary.
You're blowing Sean's mind right
Yeah,
now.
I'm not aware.
You're
of any of
speaking
this.
truth.
You're
that
in
he
bed
didn't
by-
know.
I am
2 a.m.
Yeah, you guys, sorry, I'm in bed by 2
I was going to say you went with
Dumbass.
2 a.m.,
I'm
huh?
fucking
Freaks come out at night,
You're in
dude.
bed by
I'm a
4 every
square.
night.
I'm sorry.
Anime Expo is a party.
I
2
bet by
a.m. it
5
just gets
a.m. you're
going.
asleep.
When it's 1:45, you guys gotta start getting ready for bed. Sorry, it's 1:45.
Yeah, it seems like society is falling apart all around us. The situation on the streets is getting worse and worse.
What are you going to do?
It's kind of shitty. But you know, what are you going to do? That's why you tune into Mega64, so you can forget about all that bullshit, just escape into the hilarious comedy stylings of this YouTube comedy troupe here.
That's right.
And let me tell you, part of another thing that will assist in forgetting all the world's troubles.
Yep.
Soul Cresta.
That's
Go
right.
get Soul Cresta on your favorite digital store. Get it on Steam. You got one of those new Steam decks. Go get Soul Cresta right now. It's got the there's a specific way to word this. It's got cutting edge technology where you can dock, split, and form up. I think your ship can like split into 2 and then come back and all that.
Sounds like
It's
Spy Hunter.
amazing. The soundtrack is incredible. It's all chiptune kind of crazy shit. You're gonna love it. Go get Soul Cresta. Shout out Platinum Games. They're putting out the best games. Just this week, they finally, out of nowhere, a tweet comes out. This wasn't part of a presentation.
No.
Nothing. It was, oh, by the way, Bayonetta 3, October 28th. What?
And Nintendo had just done a direct.
Yeah.
And it didn't get into that, and that's what
that was
everyone
very
wanted.
unusual.
Weird, right?
That would have been like the highlight of the direct, but
Really
instead they
would've.
just tweeted it out. But anyway, there's a new trailer with it. I have more to say on that in a minute, but anyway, yeah, go get Soul Cresta. Download that today.
I want to talk about some good old-fashioned Mega64 escapism as well. And
Sure.
some fantasy. And if you don't mind, I want to talk about the new 64-hour special t-shirts.
Yes.
Because it harkens back to a finer time, a more nostalgic time, a time when you didn't have any troubles at all. Because everything was taken care of you. Sean, why don't you introduce this week's 64-hour special?
I recently came across a picture of my dad and myself that I'd never seen before, and it is, I think, a fucking hilarious picture. And I posted it on Father's Day, and I've gotten so many people like, please put that on a shirt. I would buy that in a second. Put that on a shirt. God, put that on a shirt. So I went to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, people are asking for this as a shirt. Like, would you mind? He's like,
Oh, he's not.
I mean, it was a long time ago. And I'm like, yeah, but it's funny, Dad. It's funny. So my dad said, you know what? My son, I love you so much. Okay. So he said it's okay. And so I am proud and I'm excited to wear the Rad Dad shirt. This is my dad holding me and a drink.
Check
What's
that
it?
out.
Is that water? That could be water.
It could be
Is he at a
water.
wedding?
He's at my uncle's wedding, I'm pretty sure.
Wearing a
he-
tuxedo.
Just slinging you around.
He's wearing a tuxedo.
He was in the wedding.
He was in the wedding. I was not, but I was there. And so that is a picture of my dad and myself. Love you, Dad. Thank you.
So pick that up. You got 64 hours. You have till Wednesday night to pick that up. And also, check out other stuff at shop.mega64.com. On Friday, we did a little Christmas in July sale where we put out a few Christmas items that we had in our vault ready to go, ready to clear out. And they all went up, and actually most of it sold out, but there's a few things left. Christmas in Pennsylvania sweatshirt, the Christmas cast sweatshirt and sweatpants, all that stuff. That was there. I don't know what's left. Shop.mega64.com, that and other stuff. Go check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shit.
Damn.
What were you saying? You had more things
All
to say
7
about
of the words.
platinum or something? Was there more?
Bayonetta. Oh, yeah. So Bayonetta 3. My favorite thing they showed, Bayonetta 3. I don't know if it was in the I don't think it was in the American promotional stuff or not. But I think it was in the Japanese. Maybe. I'm not sure.
You're going deep.
There is a mode in the new Bayonetta 3 because there was a lot of questions. They were showing trailers where she's doing all her hair powers, and people were like, you know, it's funny in the older games, didn't it would like her body is actually covered. It's like her hair becomes the demons and
her
the
suit's like her
weapons.
hair.
Yeah, her
She would
suit
be
is made of her hair. Is
Yeah.
actually hair. She controls her hair and where it goes and all that. And so when she would like make a big monster out of her hair, it would actually, she would get naked and it would become
Oh my
a
God.
monster. And
That's
we're not-
the game?
And
It
it's
would
like, where's
cover-
that? Yeah, Bayonetta. Sean,
It would
we-
cover the important parts, but she would lose
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
suit.
Play these games.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they would play it, you know, they would play a funny camera angle or something. You wouldn't
Yeah.
see it.
Okay.
But they didn't see that in the new trailers, but that's because This is brilliant.
Do you want to touch
It's got, what is it called? I think it's called Naive Angel Mode.
Whoa.
Where you actually choose the censorship.
Wow.
Where you
Sick.
go, hey, when I play this, none of that stuff. I don't want to see that.
I want gameplay.
Or you flip. It's like a switch, and you scale it.
You scale
How
it.
far do you go? And then or you
Dude.
could go. Now you know what? When the hair flies, let it rip.
Who's turning that to 11?
That's what I'm playing.
And it actually showed the trailer with a slider going over the screen.
That's
where it's like,
amazing.
here's her summoning this demon, and it's fine. And then now her clothes are gone.
That's
it was,
amazing.
dude.
Oh. They've labeled this one is called Mom's Home Mode.
That's really
and
no.
this one is Mom's Not Home Mode.
Seriously.
Home from school early.
Derek,
mode.
no joke, in the press release, it was like sometimes parents want to watch TV with, it was something like
Holy
that where it was
shit.
like, sometimes you play Switch, but then when you put it on TV, you don't want everyone to see everything. So
Wow.
it seriously mentioned.
Yeah,
and
I only.
I saw fan art someone did on Twitter. It made me die laughing where it's Bowser Jr. with the Switch. But she's on Bayonetta's on the screen summoning a monster, but it all looks fine. She's covered up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Big Bowser's looking in the window, just like I'm not sure about that.
He doesn't like that.
Like something's going on here.
He's an old school gamer.
Anyway,
He knows.
I like
yeah.
how you'll only get horny in handheld mode.
yeah.
When you're alone,
You're private.
maybe you're using this in the bathroom and handheld mode. Just
Yeah.
slide that little
Well,
bar.
gamers are used to only getting horny in handheld mode, so that's nothing new.
But That was good.
Oh man.
If you're in
But anyway, I'm
handhold-
excited. I'm excited for that October 28th.
Yeah.
Bayonetta 3.
October
Yeah.
28th.
Just in time for Halloween.
Switch is starting to like rack up. The first half of this year, I was kind of like, man, what's going on with Switch? And then when the Steam Deck showed up, I have not touched the Switch since then.
Yeah.
But they're starting to rack them up like that. That's a big one.
Exclusive,
And then-
right?
And then that. Like I think Nintendo is publishing it.
yeah.
So that's then, and then I didn't realize in the next week, I think like this week or the next couple weeks, you've got that. What is it? Live a Live? What is that?
That Square
How do you-
game. I have no idea what this is.
It's like this classic RPG that's never gotten released in the U.S. That's coming. I mean, not that that's going to be some.
Wait,
like,
this is an old
worldwide
game?
mega hit.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's an old game. It's a re-release of a not.
Oh,
but it never came out here.
got ya.
So that and what
Like
was
Mother
weird is
2.
that was advertised in the Target print ad this week.
Mother 3.
So
Sorry,
people
John.
were wigging out. It's like, yo, this is an old JRPG, and it's just like on the front of the Target
Yeah.
Sunday ad. It was weird. But anyway, that's coming out. But then, dude, Xenoblade 3 is like next week. Like that,
Yeah.
that was supposed to be later this year, and I think we talked about this already when it happened. But that's the only game I know of in any recent capacity they bumped up. Like that was supposed to be this fall, and then they were just like, it's done, July. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But.
Well, don't count Sean out because that Hogwarts Wizarding Academy is like at the end of this month too. I think.
is that?
I saw that in the Target ad with Live a Live.
Oh,
What?
really?
I thought that was like fucking December.
Is
or
it
some
called?
shit.
What's it called? Hogwarts
Legacy,
Mystery.
maybe? Legacy?
Oh no, that's the
Vegas?
mobile one.
Then I don't
Yeah,
want
I don't
that
know
one.
either.
Fuck that.
Wait,
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Holiday 2022.
No, this is like 1,000 years before that Harry Potter shit.
Oh.
So it's like, I think like it's like
You said that's the only game on your
Salazar
radar.
Slytherin. No, like Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh, okay.
And when are the fucking Mario Kart packs coming out? Like they did the first one, the first new track.
Yeah, is that the only one that came out?
Yeah, there's only one. That was a while ago. When the fuck is the other one?
Did you ever play
Where's the motherfucking Mario
I'm
Kart,
getting
Nintendo?
pissed.
You pieces
Sorry.
of shit.
I'm honest. A genuine question. I'm curious where Mario is. Like we got the Mario Odyssey when the Switch came out, and I feel like
Yeah,
that
I kind
it?
of feel like the first person shit is not really not first person, but like the first party shit, not happening. I don't
yeah,
know.
it was a little tepid on the Switch
After
But-
Metroid, it hasn't been much.
yeah, Metroid was cool. Metroid
That
was
was
cool.
good. It
But
was-
even that was old school. You know, it was whatever.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, did you ever play that Switch Sports collection that came out?
You know, I never did.
I got it, and it is still sealed. That came
Yeah.
at that came at the same time as my Steam Deck, like I said, and I did not even go
I think
back.
you need the Joy-Cons for that, and mine
Yeah.
have just been notoriously always broken. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. So I haven't dealt with it.
Yeah.
It's like a problem.
May I suggest a change in topic?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. Well, for our viewers out there who've been around for a while, you may know that we've kind of started a new tradition on this show where once a week I go to this book right behind me, right there. Bing! It's the Mr. Bean Diary. But good news. We found a new book to read once a week.
you
And this
guys.
time, I'm not going to be the one reading it. We found a joke book by the legendary, world's most famous comedian and jokester. Yes, it is the person you're thinking.
And Coxman.
Milton Berle. Yeah, and Coxman. By the way, you Google Milton Berle's penis.
Oh,
I had a riot
and you
laughing.
will find many, many legendary Hollywood stories, classics. Apparently, this guy had a very famous wiener. I didn't know about that.
I didn't know. Is that
look
real?
At Kevin,
That's
get a
all
real
I know
close-up
about
on him,
Milton
like
Berle is
super
how big
close.
his Johnson is.
Look how big that guy's wiener must
All
be.
right.
I didn't know that.
I would
Uncle
over
Milty.
10,000 jokes, which means if we read one joke a week, we would never get through this book. So I think Sean should pick 5 jokes from 5
no.
different categories.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and
they're
just-
categorized.
And just read them to us.
Let me say, before I bought this book at a thrift store for, I believe it was 50 cents.
What year was it published?
That's a great question. I don't know.
50 cents is a bargain.
Looks
though.
like
Yeah.
1997.
It does look.
It'll say on that.
I mean, this
89, 89.
printed,
Oh, okay.
published but printed
It's
recently.
ahead of its
yeah.
time.
I thought, hey, this would be fun for secret prizes. I'll just cut a page up and throw it in the mail. No problem. Then I cracked it open a little bit and was like, these jokes are terrible.
No.
And not just bad. They're like, oh, these are very racist
No.
I made it-
and sexist.
I made the joke like, yo, is there an
That's-
Italian
okay,
section?
listen,
and Sean's
humor-
like, yeah, there is an Italian
There
section.
is an Italian section.
Name a section, because there's an index here, and it just...
All
There-
right. Put your finger on a
Bullock
column. Here's what we'll do.
jokes.
Put your finger on a column.
Okay.
And somebody just name out a number between 1 and 20. Go ahead. Pick a column, Sean. And somebody say a number.
11.
So count up or down by 11.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, my
Why don't you go up?
Okay. There's a whole section for drowning.
Nice.
Dark.
Love a
Milton.
good drowning.
Oh,
joke.
I want a
Hey,
drowning joke.
Let's just do
let's
that.
just do a drowning
5,
joke.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Call the
10.
audible.
I swear to God, drowning was 11 down. I
Let's
swear
get
to
it.
you.
Whoa.
I swear to
We're
you.
drowning,
joke.
everybody. We're drowning that drip.
All right. I'm
There is a
excited.
section for the Ku Klux Klan.
We'll
in
get
case
to
you're
that one
wondering.
later.
Oh, yeah.
well, I like
real
jokes
great.
about those guys. They're bad guys.
All right.
Make
Okay.
fun of those guys.
We can all
These
do
are
the
all
same category.
fucking long.
We can all do the same category. Let's get 5 good drowning jokes.
Well,
punching
there's the
down.
thing. This is like a fucking paragraph. this is not.
No,
a
you can do
one-liner.
it. It'll go by fast.
Do it in his
It's like a
voice.
3-liner.
Yeah.
Whatever you think Milton Berle's voice
I
sounds
don't know
like.
what Milton
Because
Berle
I don't
sounds
even
like.
know.
I don't know.
Oh,
at
yeah.
all.
Well,
No,
he
let
would
Sean do it. Let
talk
Sean
like that.
do it.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's Stan Lee.
This is. It already starts fucked up, and I wish I didn't pick.
That's
drowning.
funny.
This is
I'm
like
already
A
laughing.
child was playing on the beach already.
Oh, great
I don't
start.
I'm already laughing.
Milton
yeah.
Berle, just great.
A
comedian.
child was playing on the beach when a tidal wave came along and swept him into the water.
Oh, a tidal wave casually took one
Oopsie.
child away.
Ever alert, the lifeguard dove into the water and fought the swells until he reached the child.
Okay. Ready for the punchline.
Yeah, really.
We're
waiting
not
for
quite
it.
there yet.
Oh, shit.
The lifeguard held the child surely and swam back to shore. The child's mother rushed to them. She kissed her most precious son, then turned to the lifeguard and said, "Where's his hat?"
That's pretty funny. That one's actually funny. Except Milton Berle clearly didn't know what a tidal wave was.
Where's his hat?
I feel like a lot of these
I think it meant
jokes.
riptide. A riptide.
Yeah,
or something.
riptide.
Yes.
Riptide.
Yes.
A lot of these jokes he uses the wrong word because he wasn't very smart.
Which isn't good joke writing.
Give us another.
Okay.
The drowning so far is the funniest shit I've heard out of this book.
Yeah,
I'll be real with you.
A lifeguard and a beautiful young lady were going at it hot and heavy on the beach.
Sex.
Oh,
Dude, Milton Berle's so horny.
A passerby said to the lifeguard, "You're supposed to get mouth-to-mouth resuscitation." The lifeguard said, "Well, that's how this started out."
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's happened. That happened.
So they were already on third base.
What are they resuscitating now? I'm afraid to
Yeah,
ask.
it's probably his penis.
Boy, yo, 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 yo.
Okay.
Number 3.
Let's move past
No.
round. These are all long and okay, fine.
Fine. New
Oh, I thought
category.
he found a
New
really-
category.
New category. I'm just gonna random page.
All right.
Random.
But tell us what the category is.
I sure will.
Uh-oh.
Politics and politicians.
I'm sure it's gonna be funny.
It's fucking safe.
We're going to get political.
no.
Here we go.
So funny.
Let's go.
How can you tell? Okay, sorry. There we go. How can you call the mayor a cheap politician? He cost the town a fortune.
Well, that's a good point. You call
I was
him
ready
cheap.
for the. I don't. Okay.
Yeah, Governor Great
Halfway done.
Davis.
We got 2 more jokes.
Politics is like sex. You don't have to be good at it to enjoy it.
I need a new category for the final
Okay, sorry,
joke.
sorry,
The
sorry.
final
Safe.
joke.
I gotta be
Too
the best.
safe.
at it.
I need the most edgy, racist,
Oh.
sexist category you could find.
Okay, 1 second.
Sean, find a good.
There was
juicy
one. I
Honestly,
think called horniness or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a
I
horniness
need the
section?
good old-fashioned Milton Berle horniness section. All from the private joke book and diary of
I'm getting
Milton
horny now
Berle.
just thinking about it.
I don't. Honeymoons. I feel like that could be horny.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, honeymoons and horniness are back to back.
This
so-
is going to be
Let's
misogynistic
go to
as fuck.
horniness. Let's go. The chat demands horniness.
Okay. She never tells him when she's having a climax. He's never around.
Okay. Hey.
All right,
Hey.
that's Jurl's Boke Jook for you, everybody. Milton Berle's joke
If
book.
I heard old ass Milton Berle in the room and he said that, I would have laughed. So I'll give a point.
Crypt keeper looking ass shambling around.
Yeah.
One more.
One more.
Oh, he's in the mood now.
Well, Johnny gave me the drum
You got
roll.
sucked
Yeah,
in.
that did. You got, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Juice to
We're
mud.
still,
What's
we're
the
still,
category?
We're still in horniness.
Okay.
It's a big
Okay.
category.
Good.
She's so oversexed, her knees haven't met in years. Okay, we're done. Fuck this.
Yeah, we
It's
went
a
one too
nympho.
far. One
I
too
agree.
many.
Milton, you
One
fucked
too
up on that
many.
one.
Should have left us wanting more.
Anyways, so
That
not
was the encore.
not a secret prize now. This is
Yeah, now this
Now
is
everyone gets to enjoy
this
it.
is weekly content.
And a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I mean, I swear to you, every category you don't want in there is in there.
Is in there.
It gets
Oh,
fucked up.
God.
We're gonna go through all 10,000 jokes before we're done. So
Yeah.
stick around with us in the
Yep.
coming weeks.
And we will definitely be done at the end.
Yeah. And
We're
speaking
finished.
of done, I feel like we're finished with today's episode of the podcast.
think you're right.
Yeah. Is there
I think you're
anything
right.
else? I'm trying to think.
No,
We
but we
covered
can talk about it in the after show. So join us in the after show.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna get into all the leftover shit.
After show, and by the way, if you're new to the podcast, our after show typically it goes on our archive channel on YouTube, and that's where a lot of the Mr. Bean book readings
Yeah.
take place. And you might hear another Milton Berle at some point, but not tonight because I don't want to hear it.
Fair enough.
Definitely.
Okay.
So
All
come
right.
see us at Comic-Con.
See us at Comic-Con. Come to our panel.
Yes.
64X is right around
Right
the corner.
around the corner.
August
August
6th.
While you're
6th.
waiting, go to shop.make64.com and get the Rad Dad shirt.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is Mega64 signing off.
Is that how he sounds? I had no. Oh, I was doing it wrong.
That's how we sign off.
I fucked it up.